Well, it's a good thing I'm here to answer your question. First of all, did you watch the intro? And second of all, what are you here for and why did you click on this video? Are you dirt poor and do you have no gems? No wish pieces at all? Or maybe you can't make it past C? Well, then you're in the right place. Who am I?
Hello! I'm an Otani! M is meaning smile!
Anyway, you're probably sick of me stalling, so I'm just gonna get into the video already. Okay, starting off with the gems, the most important part is definitely gonna be your event stories. I haven't completed all of them yet, but I have quite a few of them done. I'd say like a good amount. You get 50 gems per story you complete, but during the event, if it's like currently happening, you get more. I'm not sure the exact amount. Another very important thing is going to be your area conversations. If you run out of the current area conversations, you could go to the memory fragment, which is the previous area conversations, and then you can get them there. Another reason to also read your event stories is because you will not get as much area conversations like before you read them. That's just what I've experienced though. Another very important part is going to be your character ranks. Personally, I picked the characters that I liked the most and then I focused on their groups. However, since I have 4 favorite groups now, it's kind of difficult to maintain. That's another thing that is important about reading the stories is that you can kind of determine what character you like most. Because originally my favorite group was Leonid. That's why they're all ranked kind of high. Afterwards, Night Court became my second favorite. Mizuki's my number 1 favorite character. Well, no, number 2. And then More Jump was also one of my favorites. That was my 3rd favorite. And then Wonderland X Showtime, it was the last main story that I read. Because at first I was like, it was giving me the impression that it was kind of gonna be just like any other carnival story, but it actually has pretty good character development. Like the characters are great. And now Emu's my number 1 favorite. Tsukasa is definitely up there as well. And of course Ryu and Nene, just all of them. I love all of them. However, because I picked so many favorite squads, like obviously the other squads that I don't like as much are lacking. Like VBS is really down there, even though I really love Toya and Akito. Sorry Kohanan, it's just like, it's giving gacha life to me, so sorry, but yeah. And the virtual singers, I don't care as much about them either because they are more so like additional characters rather than their own characters, if that makes sense. Like there's not as much lore or like plot in my opinion. Something very important for character ranks and also for just like your characters playing better is upgrading their mastery. As you can see, I have the 2 stars and the 1 stars of my 3 favorite groups. I have all the 1 stars leveled up, but just for the 2 stars and the 1 stars of all my favorite group, as you can see, I literally have all of them ranked up to 5, except for this one Airi. I have her at 3 because I used up all my wish pieces. Maybe I need to make this video for myself. And there's another one a lot of people forget to talk about is please do your My Psjk quest. I know it might seem like a burden, but per quest or mission or whatever, you can get up to 130 gems or more, including additional things. You can also make paintings and get plushies of characters, merch of characters, which will also help with their talent and will also help with the missions. Unfortunately, the higher ranked you get in Psjk, it is harder to complete the missions because you only have a certain amount of energy each day, and a lot of the missions are going to be about, completing, like, getting 50 resources or something along the lines of that, or logging into Psjk for multiple days, which you do want to try and log into Psjk every day because obviously more rewards. Now, on the topic of wish pieces, it is quite easy and hard to get them at the same time. Another one is log in every day. You get 15 wish pieces every day and I believe 50 or 30 gems. And obviously, you can get them by having characters in the green room and, trading them. Yes, trading them. Also, reading your stories is very important for getting wish pieces as well, because as you can see, you get gacha tickets for like the stories you read. Gacha tickets give you free rolls basically, and when you have free rolls, that equals more characters in the green room, which equals more wish pieces, which equals you're able to level up your character's mastery, which equals your character ranks going up, and then you get more gems. Next up is when you're not able to get your, I don't know what it's called. When you're not able to go past C rank. Basically, the issue with this is that if your characters are like, for example, let me find my 4 stars real quick. If your 4 stars are not leveled up and they're not upgraded at all, that's going to affect your score. If you're not like putting in effort, especially with the Psjk, like the paintings, all of that, it's going to affect your score. For me personally, I like to wait for new events to come. Like, for example, right now, this is my team. I have no Ichika 3-star or 4-star, so please just ignore that. I'm going to be rolling for her shortly. I'll probably make a video on that if you guys would like to see that. But as you can see, all of my 4 stars that I have, they're leveled up to max, and they are also upgraded. The characters I have that are not upgraded, I don't play with because, it's going to affect the rank, which is going to affect how many gems I get, which is going to affect my rank in general, and that's just not what we want. Obviously, how you play and also the level you're playing at determines that as well. If you're going to be playing easy and messing up every 2 seconds, you're obviously not going to level up or get as much gems as you would if you picked a higher difficulty. Take this advice from a player who only started playing a month ago and has already, I'm already rank 52. I already have all these 4 stars in just a month by barely rolling once a day. As well as the factor that when you join Psjk, you have a free 4-star ticket or whatever it's called. You get a lot of gems. You start off on a good foot. For me, I didn't know what I was doing when I started playing Project Psjk. I was just playing on easy mode, messing up every 2 seconds. It was very difficult for me. So the only time I started actually playing was a couple months ago. I didn't even use my 4-star ticket. Now my little sister, she's starting to play Psjk and she knows everything to do because I taught her. If you want to improve how you're playing, not in just terms of the level, but also getting better, I'd say start off on hard mode. And it's okay to make mistakes, have that mentality, but also have the mentality that you shouldn't make too many mistakes because then that's going to throw you over the bus. Also, try your hardest to full combo. I know it's annoying to play a song over and over and over again, but trust me, it is worth it. it also is just nice because then you get the, like, as you can see here, the achievements. Show Master Advanced, Show Master Expert. You know, you're going to want to get the achievements, and you're also going to want to participate in events because that can also help a lot with your gems, with things like that. Don't get stuck on playing hard mode. Once you're able to full combo, I'd say level 20 hard mode, I'd say then that's when you start playing expert. When you start in hard mode, you're going to want to start 16 and then make your way to 20. Then on expert, you're going to want to start at 21 to 26 or 7. For me, I have not been able to make it past 26 with a full combo, but I also just started a month ago. So with practice, you will be able to get better. And I say as a month ago because that's when I started playing, but when I actually started trying was only a few weeks ago. Anyways, that's all for today. If you guys would like examples, please ask in the comments. Also, if you guys want like tutorials or anything, for example, if you want tutorials for your custom profiles like I have here, if you want gameplays, if you want gacha like rolling videos, I can definitely do that. I actually enjoy rolling a lot. It's something I do daily, but unfortunately I do not have a lot of gems. I know I'm giving advice on gems, but because I roll every day, I'm not great at saving my gems. But you know, maybe I'll take my own advice and get a lot of gems, and then I'll be able to make a big video for you guys. Have a great day, everybody. Wonderful!